Situation up, let the conversation pick up. If ignorance bliss and no one heaven to see, I kick it relatively, the cover showed up the seat. If you let it, don't come about Jesus and maybe you see, yeah, you rather keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, yeah, just keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, just keep your mouth out. I'm kidding it, conversation lit, top of relative, come quick if you wanna spit that venom. Back to the rhythm, back to verbatim, give a damn what you saying, this the wrong situation. The fake news call it uneducation and playing on my youth, can you hear my nation? No resolution for the problems that we're facing. Cheer. Keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, yeah, just keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, just keep your mouth out. Throw your 2 cents in the shirt, it's down, it doesn't work that way. Get the funk out of our face, we're gonna jam it anyway. No rhetoric and no verb, I see your logic is override. This is not your purpose, that shit you were speaking is worthless. Come on. Just keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, yeah, just keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, just keep your mouth out, just keep your mouth out, yeah, this conversation is dead, keep your mouth out, yeah, of this conversation, just keep your mouth out. Mouth out.
See the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. See the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. Hitting rock bottom and you can't get up. Won't find the answer with the killing yourself. When you run around town acting like a fool, in your own mind really think you're cool. Won't find the answer at the bottom of a spoon. Day you wake up because you come too soon. No!
Episode 107, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. We have a very special guest in here right now because the guest who was supposed to be here, Stomp, is doing his hair or dicking around somewhere, but you know, he'll show up eventually. I even played his song thinking that would bring him out of the woodwork, but you know, he is who he is. It's all good. So we have Saint Floyd in here.
Saint.
I call him Saint, but no, it's not Saint, it's Sane, right?
Saint.
Saint. What's up, what's down, what's the haps?
Woo.
Woo.
Saint Floyd. You know, I'm the upcoming head of my own label, 314 Music Entertainment,
Very
LLC.
cool.
You know, I'm Soldier by Blood. That's my right, my front. That's helping me take things to the next level.
Yes.
You know, so we don't be that spot where artists just come and just be
Right.
the unknown. We're unsung. That's what we are. Until we do. Also, I got a single, my St. Louis City, my home. There's a video out. You know, it's got about 6K views, close to
That's
6K.
good. It's out on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. It's
Where
out
can we
on
find it?
under soldierbyblood.com.
Very cool.
Or look up Saint Floyd. That's on all channels. You can also Google Saint Floyd. All my music is on all platforms. I got a different style.
What is your style?
It's me. It's new. You know, it's soulful. It rocks.
Yeah.
It gets you out your seat.
Awesome.
Also, it makes you think. You know.
You want to give us a sample? Can you do it a cappella?
St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home from the city where the good die young, where it's easy to catch a slug in the hood play dumb, where it's easy to catch a case anytime, any place, and the real can't relate to all the hate and the fake. How much money can I make? How much money do you make? Every hood, every block, then paid they dues, then made the news, then gave some family the blues. Don't get it confused. My city raised the best when it's through. You don't have a clue. Somebody might just give it to you when all is through in the money making habitat. What you want on where it's at? If you got the dough, I'll show you where the product at. Stories never told, cases still cold, trials never close, cause the jury gets frozen and law abides itself. Still no justice for us. It's like the wild, wild west. Yell St. Louis when I bust.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Look at that. They like you. Very cool.
Yeah.
So you're a poet and a songwriter.
Songwriter, yeah. Singer, songwriter, poet.
All that good stuff.
Pretty much all that good stuff. Just trying to add a couple things, and I do it all genders too. So I don't scare away from any gender. Like my poetry, what's unique about me that people don't know, I write in all different aspects. So I'm a fan of contemporary music.
Really?
So like I can mix a James Arthur, a James Arthur sound with a pop sound. You know, stuff that's unheard of. Like
But it works.
But it works, you know.
That's the stuff you want. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how things
but
get
it works.
discovered and new sounds come out, you
Yeah.
know? So you put your spin on it, it's going to be awesome. So when's your next big concert? Are you going on a world tour yet? Huh? Tweezy, is there a world tour? Are you being silent about that? Huh?
Well, we looking forward to in about 7 months we can see what we're gonna be at in about 7 months, and then we'll talk about a country tour. You know.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, I want.
Where you want to go? Where's the first city you want to hit?
First city,
Yeah.
the UK.
Very good. Yes, go to Europe because they will love to go over there.
The UK.
They love the Westerners. I mean, they do. Yeah, that's where you go. Start with Europe and then come back.
Yeah, the UK.
As you can come back going, yeah, I went to Europe first.
You already know it.
I know. A lot of bands, I mean, some of my friends from as my age, million years old. They did. There were two guys who were in two different bands, and when they were 18, 19 years old, and they just put their spandex on, went to Europe, and made a shit ton of money. I mean, it was awesome. And Cassandra Leah, do you know the band Dirty Mugs?
No, I haven't.
Cassandra Leah is the lead singer. She's adorable. I mean, she's a hot chick. Anyway, she got asked to go to Japan for a summer, 3 months. Just her. And she went out there and sang. She said, man, it didn't. She said, I could go out there and not sing anything. They just love the Westerners.
They just love the Westerns. That's what I want to hear, actually. You know what I'm saying? That makes it even more special.
It does. So, yeah, there's something about it. But, yeah, we go over there, and that's why they just, they eat our culture up. But they still stay true to their own.
Yeah, that's always a plus. You got to stay true to yourself.
Definitely.
For real, you know.
So, when's your next show?
I got something coming up on the 24th. I'm going to perform. That's actually my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so I'm gonna perform and do my thing. We also got a versus where the poets gonna battle the rappers, the other artists. It's gonna be a rhyme versus rhythm. That's what we're gonna hit that rhyme versus rhythm.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
You're gonna sing for your supper. What now? On the 13th here.
Oh, well, yeah.
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 So we got Metal Fest here on the 13th. We got 8 bands playing. Split 66 put this together. We've got I gotta put my cheaters as long as I can see. Jake's Mistakes, At My Worst, Brave New World, Secondhand Sin, Red Sun Sermon, and Chimeric.
I'm gonna be here. I know them
So-
bands hear that. I'm all y'all. If the band's tuning in, I'm trying to put that St. Louis, my city, my home, to a live band. You know.
Well, that will definitely, jump up there. I'm sure that would be awesome. And so then we got a bouncy house. We got some kid stuff going on. Tweezy's gonna be there. You're gonna be there. So how many acts you gonna have, Tweezy? That's good. So yeah, we'll mix them all up. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
We're gonna have fireworks. We're gonna blow shit up. Let's do it all.
Yeah,
Let's put pennies
I'm
on
with
the
that.
track. When the train comes by.
It's gonna be a repeat of the fort.
It's gonna be. You still have fireworks, don't you, Mike? We have Mike Dawson in the house. He is our audience. Gotta get one of these. Yay! He's silent out there. He doesn't want to be on. He's trying to be shy. But it's all good. Chillin'. Well, I don't know where Stump is. What else you gonna tell us? Tell us something good.
Oh.
You have your own show.
And I also host on a philosophy show with my brother Tweez. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so philosophy. Do you talk about the old philosophers, or is it just all your philosophy?
It's
Is it just your stuff?
It's our philosophy about the day's subjects, the present subjects we face today.
Oh, very cool.
You know, so we talk about those and people that's going through things or the stuff they experience.
Right.
You
That's
know,
good.
everything, grown man stuff. You know,
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
people afraid to talk about.
You know what? It's so bullshit. Grown men stuff. Really? Kiss my ass. Bro, you know what it is? That's just boys club. That's just y'all being babies again. Oh,
Now we have women
these women
there.
are so mean to us.
We have women
they make
there.
us do stuff that we don't want to do.
We have women
Like
there.
put the toilet seat down. Oh my god.
Nah.
No, have you ever studied the old philosophers?
Yeah.
Because I took it in college. I didn't think I would like it. Man, it was awesome. Voltaire was my guy.
Oh.
And I wrote this paper. I got a friggin' A- on it. I was like, what? It was awesome, though. If you read some of the stuff, these Socrates and all those, oh my God, it's amazing. Here, did you hear his ringtone? That's screaming. That's his ringtone. Listen to it. I said that better not be on mine. I think he changed it off of mine. I think it was on mine. I said that better not. I don't want my text message to be a scream. Good Lord.
They're all screamers.
So what kind of grown men stuff do you agonize over? What makes you so anxious?
No, it's just basically about the industry today. Troubles we face, meeting new people,
You talking about music industry?
music.
Oh
you know
man,
what I'm
it's
saying?
a mess. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It
pretty
sucks.
whack,
It's
pretty
not like it used
crazy.
to be. Well, look who's here. Come on in.
And we basically we build vocabulary. A lot of people ain't even got. We give a new word out, see if definition. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Who
make it
knows
up or is it a real word?
Nah, it's a real word.
Really?
We give a real word.
You give them a $20 word and tell them to use it in a sentence?
No, son. Nah, son.
What's up?
What's that? You want to?
You talking to me? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Everybody call me.
Yeah, I just got his phone. Hey, man, and Katie Cruz. You good, man? This is Peggy from No Coast Bikers Magazine.
Hi,
How
how are
you
you?
doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Turn my phone and all that crap off.
Oh, you turn it on. It doesn't matter. Makes no difference.
going on? What's
We're
up, man?
listening
What's
to all
up,
kinds
Stomp,
of
man?
stuff. You need to boost your seat or you good over
You know,
there?
I'm gonna sit on your lap.
Here's your pillow.
How's that?
Here's your
Oh,
pillow.
that's nice. With a 45 on it. Dude, you looking good over there, man.
I played your song thinking that might bring you in.
What song? Watch this. Watch
It was
this, watch
number.
this. Yeah, number 5.
I
You
don't
got
know.
number-
I still have not put the names
You know
in
what?
here.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
text it to you one more time.
You know, and I'm still
5.
not going to put it in there because I'm going to forget.
Well, if I knew how to do the computer stuff, I would do it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
You would just get somebody else to come in here and do
Well,
it.
that's what I meant. Delegate.
What are you hiding back there for? You can come up here.
I know.
Come on, Batman.
Hey, Batman's back here. I'm
Yeah,
watching.
get up here, Batman.
I'll scoot
Do you
up.
want to
No,
doodah? They're in
I'm
the
good right now.
cooler.
I do want to put mine in the ice, though.
They're in the cooler.
Alright, no, perfect. You got something to drink?
Yeah.
No.
Help yourself. There's beer and there's these in there.
There's some
There's
wine coolers.
right there in
yeah.
that red cooler. So, Stump, I'm so glad you decided to join us.
Don't even.
Well, hurry
We
up
got
and
some good news.
get your stuff
Man,
going.
can you
What can I what?
don't you throw a bill at me and tell me to hurry?
Really? Well, that was
Yes,
a
you
nice
did.
2
You
hours.
just did,
I'll
didn't
see
you?
you later.
Trying to make you comfortable.
This sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're good.
I've never
They're
had
good.
one.
I brought them in here. I had a band in here, and I had a whole bunch of beer, and they drank almost all those versus the beer, and I was like, okay, whatever. All right,
Is this
She
the
likes
twist
the grapes. I drink the lemonade, so we get on just fine on the mixed bags. You got Jello shots?
I did not make Jello shots. I haven't made those in a
Yeah, I
long
brought some
time.
of these. Or, yeah, I don't know if you probably haven't got some, but.
Yeah, but give me all of them. I'll get rid
No,
of
not
them.
all of them. I'm still spreading the goodness.
Okay, so is
That's
this
Mike
it?
Sutchfield and them?
Yes.
Scott Bushman.
Yes.
I can't twist it off. Oh, there it is. Now it's coming.
This is when is this? Oh, it's August 19th.
August,
Nitrate International. All right, I'll get some more because they'll give me a stack of them. I'll get rid of them. Anyway.
so I think we got rid of like 500 of them for him so far, something like that.
You want some
But
too?
I was with, Scott Bushman's been doing the running for Diamond a little bit. So he had, who's out there seeing what band? I was working with Dennis, I can't remember, I've been doing all of them out there. The Iron Maidens, who else has been out for recently?
I don't know. You're asking me what bands have been to Diamond? Seriously? Get on Facebook and go to events. I was probably there.
Exactly what I would be asking you. That makes no sense.
I don't
It's,
know. I don't
Too
remember.
much. It all runs together after so many.
It does, and
Yeah,
I've slept
yeah,
and probably
don't
had
do
a
that.
couple head injuries since then, you know, because
Right.
that's what happens. That's exactly
Well, I'm
what
sorry
happens.
for all that.
Oh, no, it's not good.
I'm sorry for all that.
You are not sorry for that.
Yes, I am.
Did
If
you
I could,
cry?
If I could have any way involved with stopping it, I would have.
You were the one driving.
You drove me home a couple times, but I wasn't driving.
No, that's good, because you didn't need to be driving.
Right. That's why you drove me.
You didn't ride today?
No, I need to mess with my clutch on my bike.
Mess with it or put another one in?
I got both. I got another one just in case that one ain't gonna work. But anyway, enough about me.
So you have all this to promote, so start promoting.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
your
Well, we finally got this benefit together. Everybody know. I don't know who all's good friends with all of us here, Mr. Turbach.
Everybody's
So his
good
wife-
friends
yeah,
with Tom.
Whoever don't know Tom, you're probably his friend and don't know it yet. So, anyway, his wife Jill passed recently, and he also lost his sister recently, and he's had a lot of health complications. So, we're throwing a benefit together for him, and it will be August 28th at 215 Military Street, the VFW Hall, right there in Lee May. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right up the road.
Exactly where it is.
Yeah, it's right where Lee May, by Lee May Bridge. Anyway, from 1 o'clock, it's gonna start at 1 p.m.
Who's playing?
We're gonna, it's gonna be a guest to be there. Southside 5 is hosting this thing. Us along with No Coast Bikers, you, Katie Cruz. We're trying to get Smash involved. I think Smash is gonna get a phone call, and I just told Tom at the concert the other night that we was doing this because it was all hush hush. And you know what a good guy he is. He's not used to be on that end of the stick. He's used to being the guy helping people. So.
But he will be fine.
Oh yeah, he's going to be. But he got real emotional with me, you know, because me and him go way back. I was friends with him before he got into the radio business. So he was my bumper at the warehouse when I was at a forklift. So
Oh, no shit.
yeah, he was my loader. So yeah, me and him hit off the bat, man. So when he first come back from the college town where he left the radio station down there, when him and Joe were up here trying to gather the marbles, you know, he got on up in where I retired from the distillery up there. He worked there until right about the time Emmis bought everything. Was when Tom got hired by him because he's got credentials in everywhere you could think of. So he was producing Dave Glover, Monday Night Metal on KCDJ, and something with the Bull. He had feet in
remember.
everywhere. Yeah, he was killing it down there. So
I got pictures when I was in the studio with him. I mean,
hey, and cheers to you, Tom,
Friggin'
for
hilarious.
getting Southside 5 on the airs. You know, and you know Tom's on RCD.
And you know he has his own station now.
Yep.
Real Rock Turbock.
Militia.
And yes, and you want to get out there. He's also on the ballot for
Yeah, we get
St.
ready
Louis
to-
DJ.
Everybody get out there and vote for
So
him,
vote
man.
for Tom.
And we want to thank No Coast Bikers for running an ad for Tom. Yeah, I don't know if you.
It's our
okay,
start
okay,
ad.
Very cool.
Better check that out. Better check that magazine out.
Let me
There's
see.
they got some page in there too from the bike show that we played up there.
Oh,
I
yeah, the
appreciate
one
you
I
plugging
missed.
that. Yeah. Oh well, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, well,
It was a nice day. Did you go to El Montero?
not this year.
The weather was great, man.
Yeah, I heard. I saw. I know.
Well, I didn't mean to be rubbing it wrong. I'm gonna go back here and sit over by Batman.
I saw.
No, you're not. No, I heard it was a good show. I heard it was really
It
good.
was hot.
Southside Bike Show STL.
Yeah, that was a nice day that day.
I know. And I'm still kicking
It was hotter
kicking
going
myself
out.
in the ass for missing that, and it was not. I did not have the say so in that. Pisses me off, but that's another story for another time, not on the air.
That means we're getting screamed at 9:01.
I am not going to scream at you.
I know you have been nice like the last 3 times. I'm waiting for something. I don't know.
Well, I can dream something up if you want me to.
Do that.
Yeah,
Just
do
keep
that.
Dreaming. Just keep dreaming.
Shut up. Yeah, this
So-
is cool.
Yeah, and then they'll be they're gonna come out and she's gonna cover the story too and help us with this benefit. So we'll be out here hunting anybody down that's got some donations. We're looking
What
for
do you
stuff.
wanna do? You wanna-
we're
do
doing
you wanna-
we're gonna be doing raffles. What does it say on there? Raffles, silent auctions. We're gonna have some music, probably Southside 5 and one other band to be announced still. And like I said, we got a lot of big people involved. We got Cam Jansen from the Blues coming out from St. Louis Blues. He'll have some autographed things to donate. So we got a lot of people helping out with this thing, which is good. Like I said, Tom never asked somebody for nothing. He always helps everybody, man. And he don't ask for nothing. You know, I just being a friend, man. I thought this up, and I know we got all the right people to do it. So we got the VFW hall down there to donate the hall to us, and Katie Cruz's husband's big in that stuff too. He's one of the flag carriers for his hall or whatever out there. I don't know exactly how it works, but anyway, I think Tom and Katie's maybe watching us now. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate everything everybody's doing, and we will
Who
be
doesn't love
accepting.
Katie?
Anybody's got businesses or whatever, you know, whether it's restaurants or bars, or if you want to donate a basket or we're accepting any donations we get. So if you get a hold of somebody that's doing this, so you go on Southside 5 on Facebook, or come down here and see Cat on Mondays, whatever. And
Yeah, hit
we're
any
getting the
of
word
us up.
out, but it's just now. This is actually an official announcement. So
Just now is the official announcement a
you're
month
the one.
before.
It's always you. No, a month and a half. We just got the okay the other day for the hall.
Oh,
That's the only thing that was holding us up.
really?
Yeah, that's why when we put the ad, we're coming soon because we didn't
Yeah,
know.
what was that?
we-
What was that?
Right,
A
right.
meeting we done at least a month
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, it's been about
we
a
were just
month
waiting.
ago that we
And then
had
I
a
found
meeting
out
on
that
it.
the hall, the chairman board guys, they only meet on the third Monday of every month. I go, so we gotta wait a whole another month, 3 more weeks. I go, come on, man, make a call. So.
Well, they all have their different rules. And
Well, we've
stuff.
done we've done several benefits down here at this place. It's a really cool little hall. They used to have like that, it looked like the old Ed Sullivan show, the little half stage with the little silver music notes hanging out. They throw all that stuff away.
What?
I was like, what happened to the stage stuff? They go, we got rid of that crap. I go, man, that would look cool in my backyard with the rest of my shenanigans.
You don't need any more shenanigans in your backyard.
I'm gonna have you come over and broadcast this next party live if you want. We're having the grand opening of the River to Port South.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it.
We got a new stage.
Let me know when and where.
Yeah, it's be coming up soon.
Cool. What else?
What else do we got cooking? Don't Torchlight Parade have the food pantry thing coming up out 21 Rock, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, they always got something going on.
Yeah, they got
21
something going
Rock,
on.
and
I forgot who
cannot
else
remember
playing.
what the next gig is with them.
Yeah, we had some other stuff going on because
Are you gonna play with them? Because they're looking
No, Humphrey called me about doing it, but we
for
thought-
Halloween. The Halloween gig.
Oh no, not the Halloween. He did call.
They need a band because they want to do something even more spookier and scarier, and they want a band that's gonna like get involved. So I
Oh.
think sounds like you guys should do it.
Well,
Because you
yeah.
don't even have to dress up.
I know. I'm gonna be a rock star for my Halloween costume. I'm just gonna be a rock star.
Yeah.
You should dress up.
Ta-da.
You
Hey,
just hit the
this guy here, I
camera.
bet
You
see-
just hit the camera.
See?
See what you did?
Told you I get yelled at. Listen, I bet you see this guy around before in costume. He does Paul Stanley, Beetlejuice, Batman. Who else? What other characters you got, Dano?
Right here.
No, not the girl one, just the guy one.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Whatever-
got some
whatever I
awesome
conjure
ass
up.
costumes though.
I conjure up. It's got.
Was you at the castle for Halloween?
Yes, remember?
He was the Beetlejuice guy.
Oh, you're the.
Not our show, the Halloween party.
Yeah.
No.
Because you filmed us for the Baldric's thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Baldur's
Yeah,
is what
okay.
we did there.
Yeah, you gotta go to Halloween parties there. But anyway, he's the Beetlejuice dude, man.
What was I doing at Halloween? Was I working?
Can you do that voice?
I don't even think I.
That Beetlejuice
You can
voice?
say it once. You can say it twice. If you say it 3 times, it's showtime.
Oh God.
I know.
You're not Eddie in the Iron Maiden tribute, are you?
No.
I don't know who that guy is.
He said he'll look into that.
I don't know who that guy is. You have to ask Wes.
We'd like to see that.
She said you kind of look like Eddie now. I think is what she's saying.
I'm not saying that. No, Wes Stillman would know because.
Oh yeah, because he's done the Iron Maiden tribute. Isn't it
Yes.
Made in America or something like that.
It was amazing. He
One
had
they
a-
called Made in America.
Yes.
Oh, he can sing. That dude.
Well, when he did the first one, he did it at House of Rock, and he asked me to be the door person. He said, "We're doing this for the door, and I trust you. So every dime that we spend at
Right.
the door, we get to keep." And there was some funny business going on at House of Rock back then, but
Out in South County. Oh, absolutely. With Vern and Joe.
well, Joe was already out, so it was just Vern. And anyway, so he says, "I trust you," and I said, "All right." Well, I didn't know their fan base. Their fan base. These people come in, 2 of them in wheelchairs. They come in and watch Wes do Iron Maiden. They stay the whole 2.5 hours. Wes didn't even take a break. I mean, he's saying.
Oh yeah, he's badass, man.
And these people did not freaking believe that bar. They stayed the whole flipping night. Eddie came out doing his thing, and I
He's
don't
got
remember
the
what else.
Scorpions tribute that's really
Yes,
good too, man.
yes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes, he's got a great voice.
He helped me out a lot when he was working at Guitar Center, when getting stuff, directing you to the not jump stuff.
The not junk stuff.
Yeah,
You mean the stuff that falls out the back of the truck?
No, there's somebody that's in the business that knows what to go with. You know what I mean? He's the guy.
He is the guy.
Yeah.
How many megaphones do you have?
Me?
You.
2. And that little bell you gave me. The little Felipe, start the car.
Oh shit.
So how has your week been? How was your holiday, Kat?
It was good. It was awesome.
Did you get your boom booms on 4th of July or what?
Of course I did. But we're not
I worked
talking
at the
about that.
castle.
You worked at the castle?
Yeah, and Poison drummer Ricky Rocket was up there at
Really?
yeah, it was pretty cool. Me, Dennis, and Tim thanks to them guys, they fucking saved the day getting out there and getting everything set up down there with the sound and everything. So it worked out really well.
Did you play?
No, if they had it was just like a smorgasbord of musicians, I think, from a couple bands that they already had set up. But at the last minute, Kevin called me and I was asking him if he was doing anything, just checking on him periodically, you know, because he's just coming out that foot injury. Because we was trying to book this Turd Rock thing, I was wanting to have it at the castle and have like people buy tables or whatever. I was going to do something somewhere. But I thought that would have been cool. But Kevin's just like, his foot ain't healed yet, and he don't want to be hobbling around with people there. So I understand that. But he had tickets for my crew too, so then we went to party at the castle all night and then had to go to the crew all day out in that heat, man.
No way. I'm
So-
glad I did not work that show.
Kevin-
I've done those shows before, and it's just,
Yeah, it was all day.
it's disgusting.
It reminded me of Super Jam back in the Super Jam days. But
Yeah, what is it? That's the anniversary of Super Jam 77.
what was?
Who was I talking about? Who was I talking about? It was
I was Ted Nugent, Fleetwood Mac. Gypsy.
no, it was Gypsy. Gypsy played at
Yeah,
the
it was
Wildly
Gypsy,
this
Ted Nugent, Fleetwood Mac,
Gypsy,
and,
Gypsy played at the Wildly this last weekend, and I put it on my show. They were celebrating the anniversary of Super
Right.
Jam 77. So
That's cool. Yeah, I took some pictures from the show the other day, and pictures from like I took in Super Jam 80 and Super Jam 78. You know, the air. I'll go up top and get the crowd and stuff, and put them side by side. It's pretty neat.
So since I used your picture on the front from your RFT, you're gonna have to like do
Since
a
you
quick.
used what?
Use your picture from the RFT. Was it RFT or was it
What do you mean you used it?
magazine? On the event today.
Oh, okay.
So now you're gonna have to tell Mike and whoever else doesn't know
You got a copy
what you're
over here?
famous for. No, I don't
I
have.
said,
I,
just read
it's at
aloud to the
home.
class. Just read
It's
aloud to the
at
class.
home.
Read aloud to the class.
No, it's at home.
I was gonna get a recording of this. And once again, you don't have a Southside 5 shirt on. This is getting to be bullshit.
I knew you were gonna say that. I
So-
wore my Southside bitch shirt the last time you
No,
were
not
here.
that one.
Oh,
You ain't
the other
got,
one.
you got a Southside 5. The Southside bitch was from Tommy Merckx from Southside Streetwear.
I know.
I would never give you a shirt that said bitch on it. I would have done it. I mean, I left it here for him, but it was from him.
Oh, was it? I don't.
That was the
remember.
night you didn't even show.
Was it?
Yeah, let's bring that up. Yeah, because I left it on your chair over there.
Oh, the night I didn't
Yeah,
show.
now she don't want to talk about that. She want to talk about me being right now.
I have no idea.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
my show. I can do what I fucking want to.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
So,
The fuck I
something
wanna
comes
do.
up, or I'm not going to be here.
What
It's
are you
all
doing?
right.
Yeah, what time you open? When I get there. What time you close? When I feel like fucking leaving.
I'm not that mean. That's you.
No, that was Custom Gyms on in Lime when he first opened. He was like the only fabricator in town that said, open when I get here, close when I go home. That's a simple hour. So if his car wasn't on the lot, you just keep on rolling. He ain't there yet. But that's pretty cool for vacation time. Huh?
So tell them what you're famous for.
Photography.
No. What
No.
else? Not just photography, but what you
I'm the lead
did.
singer for Southside 5.
And what else? Tell
do
the
my own
story. You
stunts.
like telling the story.
I do my own
Tell the story.
Man, come on, man.
Man, come on. Do it.
Tell the story.
You gotta
Okay.
tell the
We
story.
were off to see the wizard. The wonderful.
You've
No.
already did that. This is what got you infamous. Made you
I
infamous.
like the infamous word. No, do you remember the Guns N' Roses riot? I'm the guy who took the Axl Rose photo that they spazzed out on.
Oh,
So, yeah. That's what they said.
wow.
I take the world's most expensive photo, and I've got it copyrighted now. I've got it copyrighted.
Southside Maniac. Yeah, that's him.
I want to sell it back to him and put on one of his album covers or something.
Why?
It's his big photo of him.
I know, but it just doesn't.
I
I
would
mean,
put one of me on my album cover.
you already did.
No, I didn't.
You put your picture on everybody's
You wouldn't know
album
what
cover.
it looks like.
You put your picture on everybody's album cover.
I would, but they'd have to buy it. So, and I am going to be releasing them probably if I don't sell it outright like that. I'll do it,
Really?
yeah.
Put it out there on
Number
eBay.
limit.
Highest bidder.
No, I ain't selling outright. I'm
No.
staying on the board of chairman, so that permanent income for life or whatever.
That's right. Well, I don't think I'd sell it. I would leave it to your daughter.
She's got enough stuff to pack around.
Yeah.
Just my Kiss collection.
All your photo albums
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
your
It's a
memorabilia.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
had just recently had been by his house when I was working and getting this stuff together for the ad.
I told her, I go, just stop by for a minute. I guarantee you won't,
And I
you
was
won't
just
regret
like-
it. She was over for 4 hours. What else you got for me to look at?
What's funny is that a lot of our pictures are the same, but we weren't in them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, we didn't know each other. I'm
We're
like,
the same celebrities at the same time.
Yeah,
It's like, what the
two
hell?
tables over. And you know what's really crazy? She's a media guru, okay? She got followers like Kardashians and shit. She didn't know me. She didn't know that I was the Riverport guy. As long as I've been coming down here with Mickey, that just blows my mind.
No, I had no idea.
I mean, it's intriguing too. I like it because so many people, since that's happened, that's all they know is Stump. You don't know me.
I
You know,
had
but
no idea.
I was at Crusoe's about a month ago, and this dude knew Stump. He's telling me he knew Stump. I'm like, really? I go, Jesse, come here. This guy knows Stump. He sounds full of shit. Come here. And Jesse's like rolling his eyes, getting mad because Jesse's always hating on me anywhere. Anywhere we go, he goes, "Is that your boss man? You in a band?" And Jesse will just get mad. I go, "Dude, you're gonna be the bus driver next time if you don't fucking quit acting like you just drank your haterade and shit."
Well, the thing about that whole thing with Guns and Hoses, I call them Guns and Hoses. I am not a fan of Axl Rose. I've never been a fan. I will never be a fan. So when that whole thing went down, and then he acted like a dick when he was coming back
He was
into
on
town.
my side and didn't even know each other. yet.
Exactly. I could care less. I'm like, fine, don't come back. Well,
Right. Ain't
I
nobody-
am not going
ain't
to
no
cry
lost
over that
feelings
one.
there.
It's ridiculous.
But we'll give them this as a band. And everybody's like, "Well, do you like them?" No, I was in the front row taking photos because I don't like them. You know, that's just ignorant question.
Right.
So, but you know, after looking at the photo, he's in spandex and feathers, and you know,
Right.
maybe you wouldn't want that photo out. Hey, singing Rocket Queen, jumping on my lap. Like a singing telegram got sent to me in the middle of it. "Hey man, I didn't order this, man. Who threw the Rocket Queen on my lap?" For all my friends to see on the jumbotron.
Right.
Yeah,
What?
it was crazy, man. But yeah, just him. What's funny is that the year before, it was only about a year before that show, they was here with Aerosmith and opened up before they had the money and all the.
Right.
Well, I had him posing like a supermodel up there. Touch your toes, bend over, turn around. I got about 50 pictures of him just, whoa. And then the next time, you know, click, and, "Hey, give me that." You know, he flips out.
I know. What the hell?
Yeah.
Because he's just an idiot.
Because he's either too high or. I
He's
don't
just
know.
an asshole. That's just what it
Well,
is.
whatever,
And
yeah,
that drives
whatever it
me
was.
more crazy when celebrities who start, you know, it's the fans who made them what they are.
Thank you.
And then they
That's
become
what
an
I said on my
asshole.
first
And then they
interview.
just, it's like a slap across the face. I'm like, get away from me.
I don't
I
want
want to deal with any of this.
That was my word for word. I said,
it's
"You don't take it
horrible.
out on the fans that put you up where you're at."
It drives me insane.
And then
I
in the
can't
courtroom
stand that.
after it was all over with, it's like, I told my lawyer, I go, "Are we done?" He goes, "Why?" I go, "I'm gonna punch that motherfucker. I got bond money now." He goes, "What? Don't do that here." I go, "Right in front of Judge Judy and Jesus, I'm going over there." And I picked my book up, and he thought I was gonna hit him. I walked over and cut through all the crowd. "Excuse me." Boom, I set the book down in front of him in the courtroom, and he just looked up at me. I go, "You owe me an autograph, dude." And I was trying to give him, because I folded it open, and the picture I took of him was an 8x10. It was in the last page of my book. Well, he signed on the cover over here. Before I could look down and see he was signing the photo, I was trying to get him to sign the picture. He signed the cover, which was cool because it set me up to do this. Now I've got the whole band on that page except for I need Duff McKagan and Fortis if I want to start putting the aftermarket people on.
I can help
Buckethead.
you out with Mr. Fortis.
Well, I can get that one, but I need Duff.
Then
That's
go to
all I
Richard.
need. Well, I don't want to put him in that position.
Well, all he can say
I
is
don't want to
no.
get back to the shop that he was over hanging out with that one guy. He might be out at the unemployment office.
Richard does what Richard wants to do.
Well, I know, but
I
you know
mean,
what?
you
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Being respectful and just, yeah.
All he'll say is no.
Well, I ain't giving my book up to what somebody takes somewhere and then rah, get a hold of it and me not see it again. What's that doing on the bus?
Oh, jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Say that wouldn't happen.
Of course it would happen.
Hey, you want to know something ironic? Is I'll leave the names out, but one of my club brothers, gals.
You mean those?
Done.
Those.
No, we're not. You told me that wasn't happening no more. Listen,
Saddle
hey, I appreciate you plugging that too. I didn't think you'd do that like that for me, but anyway, yeah, he done. She was a photographer for Richie's wedding. I got all the wedding pictures I've seen. I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" She goes, "No, I done this photography for his wedding." Then we're over at another club, another motorcycle club that's here in town, friends of ours, and one of their gals does the. Oh, them guys are from Grand City. The other ones I'm talking about.
I know.
One
Yes,
of their
I
gals,
know. We're not talking clubs.
Right. One of their gals is a dog groomer. Guess whose dog they groom? Pretty small world, ain't
Stop
it?
stalking these people.
I'm not. I'm at home. I'm at the bars where I hang out at. It's coming to me. I can't help it. These people got jobs. No, so
I was just sitting there
I just
taking
tell her,
pictures.
Here, just take him where the Southside 5 work, wear his shirt to work, and when he comes in, just give him a big smile when they pick the dog up, and give me an autograph or something. Some guitar picks.
And some DNA, and you know.
Man, last week I get. Hey, I got. I can't believe you just said that. Some chick just dropped off Paul McCartney's DNA for me. She was the fingernail groomer for him down at the stadium.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
I've got
really?
I've got the backstage pass, the
Oh,
ticket.
look, I got some toilet paper when he pooed.
No. Come on, Gene
Jesus.
Simmons. Come on,
That's
Gene Simmons.
disgusting.
Come on, Gene Simmons.
God.
No.
Really? You got fingernail clippings?
Listen. It's in a fucking shadow box.
I don't care. That's disgusting.
The Smithsonian's gonna want this stuff.
Sure.
Oh my God.
It's a beetle, man.
Sure.
The comb, the backstage pass,
How
the
much she
ticket
get
stuff.
you for that?
It's a friend of mine.
Oh, I'm sure. That poor girl.
Somebody buy
I
that
already
shit.
know.
Listen, when
That
you're
poor
not
girl.
around, I'm talking to somebody else. A friend of mine.
Yeah.
On umbrella with radio
Like
station.
I said, that poor
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could be so
my
lucky, man.
Ew, no.
Whatever. You're
Okay,
about
now
what?
it's your turn to talk. Shut up, Stump. Let her talk.
See how she does what I tell you. And then, hey, Tweezy, what she do? She comes down here. It's all about Stump. And then the next time she'll be down here, she'll go, get up there and sing with him. I'm like, what the fuck? I sit in the back row, get called to the front. I sit in the front, she tells me to get out the front and get in the back.
And I still say shut up, and he keeps talking.
You want Mickey back down here?
You brought Mickey's not coming back down.
That ain't what I said. Order and record.
No Coast Spikers is they've been around for 4 years now, and they were started out to promote women who ride.
Awesome.
And they're located. The editor is out of DeSoto, Missouri, and so we've been kind of getting things together.
All local.
Yeah, it's local stuff. I'm new to the staff. I just retired, and I kind of got asked to help with taking some pictures and doing some graphics.
Cool.
And so that's kind of what I did, and meeting some rather interesting people. And
Yeah, it was weird because I was up at the YMCA working out, and a buddy of mine, I was telling him about trying to get this magazine involved with it. He goes, hey, I know a girl that works here. I go, what? And she goes right down the road from you on River to Fair. And I know the people that own the magazine with her too, so it's a small
Very cool.
world, man.
Are you doing clubs or just doing events?
well,
or a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything. You know, we get a heads up like, hey, this is happening.
Right.
You know, in this article here, we did a thing. There was a distinguished gentleman's ride. We did a story on them, and that was a phenomenal thing. We had 102 riders here in St. Louis and raised over $12,000.
What was the event? What was it for?
It was called. It was to promote health awareness for men's prostrate and mental health, and it was a. An
Grown
event-
man issues. We
Yes.
talked about them earlier.
Grown man
Right,
issues.
Tweezy?
This was a ride that
what's
happened
up.
all over
This
the
won't
world.
hurt a bit. Go ahead.
Happened all over the world in May, and when they closed down everything for it, they ended up having globally. They made a new record. There was 93,456 riders in 802 cities, in 104 countries, and they raised. They had a new goal. They raised almost $6 million.
That is awesome. We gotta give them one of
And one of the things that was really neat about it, you know, usually you see people ride motorcycles, they got leathers and that. And this is this distinguished gentleman ride. They had tuxedos and bow ties.
No.
Like the women's
Smoke-
red hat thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
smoking
Was it the
pipes
Red Hat Club?
Yeah,
and
right.
that. And
Red Hat Society.
Yeah.
they started down at Larmar Sculpture Park, and then they went to Fountain Pond and Tower Grove Park, and then from there they went to the graffiti wall,
Oh.
and they finished up at the Motor Museum downtown.
Very cool.
And I went and I got my car after I left Larmar and went to Tar Grove, and I'm sitting there taking pictures of flowers, and all of a sudden you heard this rumble. And it was way in
I
the
love that.
distance, and there's people with their kids taking pictures and all. And as they got closer, the rumble got louder and louder, and you could just see the people walking. You're sitting there going, "What the hell is happening?" And then all of a sudden, 102 motorcycle riders come up and take alongside the pond. It was an awesome day. It was,
That's
you know,
awesome. Very
to be
cool.
able to
One
be
of those
alive.
moments, breathtaking.
Right, yeah. And then when we went down to the graffiti wall, you know, going and seeing all the motorcycles lined up all along the wharf down there, it was really nice. we went and did a story on this Ed about vintage motorcycle. There's a vintage motorcycle group and some Velitas, and there was the Southside down at River City Cycles. They went and had their on June 11th it was. We did a photo shoot down there and kind of promoted that. So it's been interesting, And Shark Time, this is the 3rd edition that I've helped out on, and so I'm learning, and I've met some rather interesting people.
I worked for Full Throttle magazine for about 8-10 years, so.
I just worked with Full Throttle.
Yeah. Well, this is when they first started back in. I worked there like from 2002 to maybe 10 or 12. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of everything.
Well, when I was at Mile 277, because we booked those shows
That club was cool.
that was freaking awesome. So when Bike Night, I mean, Full Throttle was there every freaking week, and for some reason, then they were at all these other events that I was doing. Me and Scuba have the most pictures taken
Yeah.
of at all these
I had to
events.
go. I got every issue from when I started. I got
Yep.
probably the first 5-8 years of them. I probably got some that you might be in. Or,
Probably. Oh man, it was a blast. I mean, when Full Throttle was there, it was on. I mean, they
Yeah,
were
we
always
had a
doing
good
fun
time.
stuff and games and just
the Wild
everybody was
Wednesdays
involved.
and Full Throttle
Yeah.
Fridays. And, yeah, when I first started doing that, Steve gave me the we had all 4 Hooters, like West, North. He goes, you want the Hooters South, and you can do the Full Throttle Fridays is what it was. And I go, well, what do you mean? He goes, I'm gonna have you meet with the district manager, stuff. Well, you just do what you do, blah blah blah. I get out there and this gal's like, well, I was thinking some blow-up things and some popcorn machines. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This ain't no carnival, man. It's Full Throttle Fridays. They want to come see Hooter girls half naked bounce around. Unless you're gonna oil them down and put them in a bouncy house. You don't need no bouncy house. We would make some money like that if they'll allow it. Get a bouncy house. I'm down with it.
One of the things that's been kind of neat, the owner of the magazine, she's really into philanthropic. She likes the puppies and the dogs. We're actually this Saturday having Jello wrestling at the Ambets down in DeSoto.
Jello wrestling.
Yes, it's
How
gonna-
awesome.
Well, yeah, this is, they get people, are you wrestling? I said, no, I'm taking pictures.
Right.
But it's going to be down at the Ambets this Saturday, and it's for Canines in Crisis Shelter down in DeSoto. They're in need of some money and things like that, and
Right.
they usually do an art show and bike display in the end of August or something. But they needed something, so we got it worked up, and so that's what we're doing Saturday.
Very cool.
So it's going to be nice.
That's awesome.
It's called the D-Town Smackdown.
Do you guys do any work with the stilettos?
No, like I said, we're just trying to,
What's that?
through.
Stilettos on steel, girls
just asking,
club.
I'm-
It's a girls club.
Okay, well.
Girls on bikes.
I like stiletto sounding cool. I want to know what the fuck it is.
We already know.
What's that?
I've seen your page. You put that post out there. Somebody sent me a picture. It'll make me laugh, and I found a dick pic for you. But then the post was gone.
Was it Southside 5 dick pic?
No, it was Dick Van Dyke.
A dyke with a dick. That's a good one. I got my band name. I put our band logo on one side and I flipped the pic and I put dick on so I could throw my dick pics out to the girls. They should. Don't tell them you got Stomp's dick pic. You got the whole band's dick pic. All in one move, baby.
Got a dick pic from a guy named Stomp.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
That's got to be worth something later. That's a collector's item. Just sounds like a collector's item.
Oh my God.
That sounds like that story that Mickey used to tell about the midget.
Oh, that was. He's serious too.
Bridget the midget.
What are you doing throwing her up on the hood like that?
Oh shit. So
Rockstar
what else you got
stuff.
going on this weekend? Is that it? The SmackDown. That's
Yeah,
it?
the SmackDown. Yep, we're doing that, and like I said, involved in a lot of things. Been going on. Retired from my regular job, and this is kind of what I've been doing.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like I said, I've met some rather interesting people, getting involved and finding out a little bit more about it, and looking to see what it can do. And like I said, it's really kind of nice. And for Canines Crisis Shelter and Camp Hope is the other thing we're doing with the Ambets and stuff like that. So, we'll see. It's that the words after COVID. Everything just, the last 2 years have been kind of rough and stuff, and trying to get back into the swing of things.
Definitely. Well, since it's summertime, St. Charles Harley Davidson has their bike nights. I think they're having one this Thursday.
That's right there by Diamonds, ain't it? Across the highway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty close. So
I didn't realize how
they'll do a
big that
bike
place
night
was.
there. So I don't know who's playing, if they're just gonna, I don't know. They do different stuff. And also Mayhem. What is it? What's the Mayhem? What is it?
Still mayhem.
Yeah, Steel. Is it Steel Mayhem?
Yep.
They do a lot of bike nights.
Yeah.
It's a club, but
Shirley's, I think Friday.
Shirley's a Friday. So, and there'll be a whole mixture of people there. So
Like I
it'll be
said,
fun.
this is a quarterly edition. It doesn't come out monthly. Like I said, you know, trying to get back into the swing of things and getting things together and that. And, you know, we lost some of our sponsors because people just don't have the money anymore.
Right.
And that. And so we're kind of working on trying to get things together there and trying to promote it and help out people. You know, we did a story on the AMVETS, Chapter 6 there up by Clifton Park was one of the stories we did this time. And Vintage Bike Nights and the Distinguished Gentleman and Brian's down there at River City Cycle. And then our next edition we'll go ahead and have about the story, and you know, like I said, things go, and Bike Week is going to be coming up in September.
Yeah, because
we'll
that
be
comes out,
there.
what, quarterly, the magazine?
Yeah, so our next one will be our fall edition. This one will be coming out in September. You know, I'll be working on it to get it out the 1st of October, and then it'll go for there.
So are you on Facebook? I mean, can you see this?
Yes, yeah, it's the magazine isn't out on Facebook, but we do have a Facebook page, you know, and stuff like that. And trying to go ahead and get everything all together and trying to move forward and get it all worked out.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you
Like I
very
said, to
much.
me,
You
I'm
gotta,
kinda
there we
new
go.
at
Yes.
I was talking to him about maybe start having a band of the, you know, well, not of the month, but of the quarter, I guess, or whatever. But have like a band page, you know, where we take a local band, go to one of their shows and do some photos and write a little skit about them or whatever.
But you can't
Help
use
promote.
you can't use Southside 5 every quarter though.
No, that would be not fair to anybody else.
Right.
We
There's
get
only 4 of
some
them.
angles where we're trying to go ahead and get some stuff for some vintage bikes, you know, and you know, people are, you know, we're starting to get some input into with different people, so we can go out and do the photo shoot with them, trying to get some stories together and things like that, you know, to see where we can go and get a little bit more content in. You know, like I said, now that COVID's over and people are actually coming out, you can go see people again.
Definitely.
Yeah, once you make your presence known, when you just start hitting these bike things, where you can see them posted anywhere. Just like our bike show, you know, just make your presence known there, and the rest just starts happening.
You could go to bike shop. You can go to bike shops. You can hit the Harley dealers. You can go to, you know, even the independents.
Gateway has
Right.
a lot of cool stuff, like Docs used to do when, you know, when
Well,
before
Docs
they
has,
sold it.
and yeah, Docs has new ownership again. But yeah, just you could go to them.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Go to the service. If you find the
Right.
service guys, the service department, most of those guys are going to know
Actually,
more
if
about.
Will's
where-
out at Gateway, he used to be a KC. That
Yeah,
Will
well, like I
does all
said,
promotions
the
out
owner of the
there. He's a
magazine,
good
she's
dude.
really been working on trying to go ahead, and it's just like, it's just really tough. People, you know, with COVID and stuff, they just don't have the bucks right now,
I
you know,
know.
and so we're trying.
I know.
Yeah, if you gotta cut some deals to make it happen, you know, like, you know, the ads, I used to, you know, say it's whatever, $100 or whatever for a half page or whatever.
But we're trying. It takes baby steps.
You
and
get
moving
people
forward.
sign up a little longer term or something, whatever you can do to keep it going.
Definitely. But yeah, you can also jump with Torchlight Parade. They do a lot
Yeah,
of
they
stuff.
do food pantries, the toy drives, all that
Toys for
stuff.
Tots every
About
year.
quarterly too. They do about 3 or 4 things a year. We're the ones that got them involved with the Baldrick's thing, which that's happening this week. That's something to plug up. The St. Baldrick's out at Hotspot, the original one we started.
They're doing it now?
Yeah, it's out at Hotspot this weekend with Mike Leonard for
His
forget
band?
what all bands. Yeah, his band. A few other bands are playing too. I forget who else playing, but I already had stuff booked, so I couldn't do it this year. But that's who Jamie, who originally started with me the first year, was I think 20, and it was out there. That's when Mike Meesey come out and sat in with us, and we had one of the professional wrestlers. We had Turbrock. Derek from Conquest actually came out even.
Derek from Conquest.
Derek even come out to see our band. That's
awesome.
notable, ain't it?
Very
If
cool.
you want to check, there's a couple of the other magazines we done. There's that one's got Hannah on the front from down at River City.
Oh yeah.
Little Hannah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's the one that sold all the raffle tickets too, man. We made almost $3,000 in that gas tank.
Very cool.
Yeah, at the bike show they raised like $3,000 for that. Well, my buddy of ours' daughter just got diagnosed with 4-stage cancer. She's only like 9 or something. How old was she? You found her name too, huh?
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
Christine or
Brian.
something. Yeah, but they raffled off one of them custom gas tank paint jobs that Chili guy does. That Chili dude that paints through River City.
Right.
That guy's awesome. Well, they got almost $3,000 for that gas tank. Just in like what was
It was
a 4-hour
Kylie.
event?
Was her
Yeah,
name. Kylie
4
Needham.
or 5 hour event. We raised almost $3,000.
Holy
You know, just out of the blue, thought, here, let's raffle this off, you know. So that was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, that's not a spit in the bucket for what he's gonna need. I mean,
Right.
you know, that sucks, man.
Well,
kid-
I mean,
no kid
how
should have to
is she?
suffer. She was all smiling, happy, and on Dad's shoulders, looking at the motorcycles at the bike show. So that's the main thing, staying in right spirits. You know if anybody knows.
Definitely, for sure. Well, we're going to take a break.
Just
We're
keep
gonna-
your smile on.
we
Play
are
some Southside
going.
5 number
We are
whatever.
going to start out with Southside 5 track number 7.
Number 7.
Do you want 7 or you want?
I want what
I
you
can't
want.
remember which one.
I want what you want,
Which
darling.
one is it that has your bike in it?
I think that's 1. Try 1.
Was it 1?
That's Iron Horse. You know what? Hold on.
You're gonna don't send it to
No,
me.
I got.
My phone is
no,
up
I'm gonna
there.
work on it. I'm gonna look on my.
Okay, look on it. You find it.
You gonna go on
And
and play
until,
1?
and until you
then we come
find
play
it,
number 1.
well, I got 7. I got 7 up here, but if you want 1, I'll do
I
1.
don't care which one.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, Stump. Episode 107, STL Roar. MyCityMyMusic.com, Soldier by Blood.
Fucking funny,
We got
ain't it?
Stump, Shut Up, Stephenson in the house.
I like that. That's almost as good as Sweet Willie. I like that.
I know. Mr. St. Floyd here. You missed him earlier.
Yeah.
Same. You missed him earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I'll watch it.
He
I'll
gave
watch it
us.
later.
You need to shut up, though.
Quit talking to me.
For 5 minutes.
Quit talking to me.
We'll be right back. Southside 5 track number 1, whatever it is.
It's on the album Controversy, our debut album.
Yes, your debut album.
That's not my bike.
That's not.
That was not my motorcycle.
I don't know what that noise is. That's your noise. Did I do it wrong?
Come on,
Well, you take your rhyme and reason and twist it your own way. Think you know the answer to the question of the day. All that I can tell you is my feelings never change. You're the one whose feelings got all rearranged. And I ain't never looking back. Your world is out of whack. And I ain't never turning back, baby. No way! Sometimes in life that just ain't no reason. It doesn't even matter what time of the season. Bitch about this, you bitch about that. There ain't no rhyme or reason for where your mind's at. And I ain't never looking back. Your world is out of whack. And I ain't never turning back, baby. But not today. And I ain't never looking back. Your world is out of whack. And I ain't never turning back, baby. You must be crazy. Fighting tooth and nail like I just don't care. Don't you know, baby, that it just ain't fair? It's got me so messed up that I just might break. Don't know how much more shit that I can take. And I ain't never looking back. Your world is out of whack. And I ain't never turning back, baby. But no way. Now it's time for a brand new beginning. I'll find me a girl who'll be there to the end. Give me all the loving that I can stand. Teach me that she knows how to treat a loving man. And I ain't never looking back. Your world is out of whack. And I ain't never turning back, baby. And not today.
Where?
What?
I don't know.
What
I
is
one
it?
in St. Louis. 'cause
Episode 107,
We'll talk
STL
about it.
Roar,
We'll talk about
mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. He bought the bike in 1990 and did what?
He was in an accident in '93 and he ended up dying. It's the.
So his wife wants to sell the bike.
Yeah, the
No,
90
no,
Fat
they
Boys,
still have it.
originally they were only supposed to make one time. It was,
Mm-hmm.
and the colors of it, it's for in memory of the Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah.
And it looks just like it. It's with the rivets and everything,
Right.
and the yellow trim.
Yeah,
And
it's
it was
a
the
special
first.
logo and everything.
Yeah, it was the
on
first bike Harley ever made where everything was painted to match. The all tank frame, fenders, everything was painted to match.
Right.
That's what I liked about it. Well, there was only one in St. Louis, and Elvis Sterling Mitch bought it out of Woodman Harley Davidson. And then I wound up, I was looking at new bikes anyway, so I bought the following year the one Terminator had, or Arnold wore Terminator, the black one.
Right.
That's what I wound up buying in '91. They sold so many of these things that Harley kept it on the market and just got rid of the color scheme for the bomb.
Well, up in the museum.
Yeah, this is a one of a kind, man.
They got one up in the museum, and it's got all the graphics, up at the Harley
Yeah.
Davidson Museum up
Yeah.
in Milwaukee when I was up there. And it's got, and Gary had his bike there.
Man, I
and he
wanted
went
that
ahead
bike
and
so
did-
bad,
did
man.
all
I
the
wanna see that
stuff,
thing.
And it was how he came
Show
up
it to
with the
Mike.
graphics and stuff.
Pass it back to
Did
Mike.
Harley have a racing bike at once
Oh, yeah,
before?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Like,
They own the land
Oh.
speed record on the old White Sands out in Utah.
when did they come out? Like the racing bikes? Basically?
Oh, back in the, long for us, back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they started in 1903, so they were probably doing the dirt tracks back in the Flathead days. I bet in the 40s probably.
Wow.
Track racing with Suicide Chips and Hardtails, man. Them dudes were badasses.
They're still out there, though.
Yeah, them
Like
badasses
people-
are still out there too. But the White Sands one, I got that on video. Easy Rider filmed it. And when Harley Davidson set the land speed record, they kept adding motors to that bike. I think after they put 4 motors on it, the dude set the land speed record, and they held it for a long time. I don't know if it's been beat yet or not. That was like in the 90s. 'Cause it was about the year I went down to Daytona for the 50th anniversary, and it was about that year. And I was over at the track when Pete Hill set that quarter-mile record too. When he sat up too soon, he, like a parachute, he come off that bike. And Pete Hill ain't no young cat, man. He's been track racing his whole life. It's cool, man, because his wife mixes all his fuel. You know, let no one else mess with his stuff, and his wife will push him out on the track, man. And it's cool, man, seeing a couple rock and roll like that. But yeah, he over there at the old track before they put the NASCAR track in, they had them quarter-mile races, and you go over there on like well, we used to go to Stages nickel draft night, and if we didn't have an ID, remember that? So listen, yeah, that was King of the Hill when they was Broken Toys and Tropics,
yes.
Bronx Zoo. The band Nichols actually played on nickel draft night, and we was going over there at 19 years old, sneaking over with IDs or whatever.
I forgot, how old are you?
28,
29?
twice.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
anyway,
anyway.
yeah, what? No. I'm just saying no until I know. So we used to go over there and we had this big old cargo van. And all this was 2 or 3 of us ain't getting in every time. We get busted or something happened. So they had the track over there and have races. So we just parked the van over by the fence, and if you didn't get in, we had to go over here in the van, sit on the roof, watch the races.
Right.
So it was always a thing over there. It was cool because the track was free. They didn't make you leave the parking lot,
Right.
But what was messed up was the next week I come in with a different idea to do it. They gotta know it's us. Let us go on in. I was like, what the fuck, man?
No, we're talking about our pictures where we're in the same place at the same time.
Oh, those.
Yeah, so
went back that far?
Stages. Yeah, well, no, that was my first time I ever sang on stage. It was 1983. It was at Stages.
Well, see, that's before my time. You're like
I know, I'm like 100 years older than you. I already know.
Echoes. Yeah,
I already
echoes.
know.
I'm just learning
Thanks
from
for
the stuff.
reminding me,
I'm just
child.
learning from the stuff you know.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you
Just
mean.
taking notes and paying attention along the path.
Oh my God.
Ba-doom. That's what we need.
Really?
Ba-doom.
No.
Yeah, hit it.
Let me give
Where's
you
our
this now.
buttons at, dog? We need to.
Justin took him to the other.
I know. I'm not
this is-
hearing that, man. Yeah,
Actually,
complaint
no.
box.
This is what you get. Is this one?
I want to hear the Motley Crue one.
No, you get this one.
Sirens. Come on down, or sit the fuck down.
Okay, now you got another saying.
Another what?
You got another little ditty for us.
Yeah, we want to hear another ditty, man.
We want to hear a ditty.
I can do
Did
a
he?
little something.
He's going to.
No.
Psych this.
Yeah.
Why he's drinking coffee?
It doesn't matter.
Those are
Listen,
really
listen to his
good.
voice.
Okay, this world has an attitude. I know you have one too. It's gonna take a little time for us to get through to you. 'Cause I've been waiting on you all day. Seems that I'm running out of words to say. I just wanna put a smile on your face. I just wanna know that you're okay. I believe in you, 'cause I talk to you. I give you my time, 'cause I believe in you. I'm so loyal, but not perfect. Tell me what I do to deserve you. 'Cause you need sunshine on a cloudy day. When the rain falls, you can come my way. You and me, so there's no delay. So hold my hand and we can fly away.
Oh man.
We can fly away. We can fly away. We can fly away. 'Cause it's your day.
Yeah, that was so good. That was so awesome. Do you do it on the colors?
I do that acapella. That's actually a song I wrote called Your Day. That's on all platforms actually. So, but I do acapella, and like you said, I told you earlier, I write a lot, so I can tune it to different genders. I'm a fan of contemporary and all that, alternative, all that.
Who was your inspiration? I mean, to get into music when you were a kid. Was your family musical, or you?
Yeah,
legacy?
my dad's was a gospel singer. My mom was a gospel singer from down south.
Yeah.
Basically, as young coming up, my brother rapped. I wrote poetry, but far as my style, I actually, from coming from St. Louis, I used to go skating a lot. So
Which rink?
Yeah, where at?
Rollercade, St. Louis Stadium, Ryan's Roller World. Actually, we came up in that skating rink. You know what I'm saying? So I became a fan of a lot of music. So that's the
That's good.
all the way back from Rob Stewart to
Right.
anybody in that area that you can skate to. Shit.
Right, definitely.
So, that's where a lot of music, blues, anything. I'm just on it.
Is there one? Was there?
You're a mix of everything.
Is there one artist that just really, speaks to you, or just like you really just like, man, he or she, or they're it. This is what I want to do, and because they're so cool, or because they're what I believe in. You know what I mean?
It
Is there
was actually
one or
3
two?
artists
Really?
that had me inspired like that. As far as writing, when it came to writing, I was inspired by a poet, and I can't recall his name, but because I was so young, but I was taught this poem in 2nd grade. I remember the poem.
Go
That's
ahead.
what's
Let's hear it.
crazy.
Let's hear it.
It's like, this is beginning of a new day. It was given to me to use as I will. I can waste it or use it for good, but what I do today is important. I'm exchanging my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever. Leading into this place is something that I would not regret. I want to be a success, not a failure, good and not evil, in order that I should not regret the price that I will pay for it.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That is
You know,
awesome. Very cool.
For us on the rap, inspired. So I wanted to be a singer first.
You are a singer.
First thing, and I mixed it with the rap when my brother came along. So I just, and actually for us in singing, for us gospel, I used to listen to like All for One groups, a whole boy bands back in.
They were big. They were hot. I mean, they all had something. You know, they really did. It wasn't all joke.
But one artist that made me really sing when I used to listen to him and tune in was Marvin Gaye.
Oh, yeah.
So if I can say that what brought me there, that's who brought me there and made me want to sing.
He's definitely a cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he had everything. He really did. I mean, he was just, and I mean, all genres, all generations. When you say Marvin Gaye, it's like, oh man. I mean, you know, it's just like, wow. He's just very cool.
And then when my man Pac came along, that just tore it up. So
No, it's
tore it up.
awesome. That's
So,
great.
He was a
man.
poet pretty much at the beginning.
Yeah.
He was a lot of inspired by that.
So
Very cool. That's awesome. So you're still writing?
I write all the time.
That's good.
I mean, I write before I do anything.
Wake up in the middle of the
Thing,
night.
wake up middle of the night.
Oh,
I might
gotta
write
write
some.
this down.
This was inspiring to write.
Inspiring thought, man.
Yeah.
Man. Or a riff you get in your head. And I get on the phone and do that. Or, you know, where you record just a sound and just do it in my head so I don't forget the riff. You know, you pick something up or whatever from here and there. That moment don't happen again. You know.
Did you study music in school? Like, there's a lot of musicians who cannot read music, but they can play it. They can play it by listening to it or whatever. Can you read and write music, or do you just write lyrics?
I just write lyrics and have a crazy ear for it.
But you know what you want it to sound like.
I know exactly
so
what
when
I
you
want
get
it
that
to
musician
sound
to
like.
say, "This is what I want it to sound like,"
Yeah.
make it do this.
Yes.
So you know how to. Well,
Yes.
see, that's awesome.
Yes.
Very cool.
I know
Very
how to
cool.
do that. I got a real great ear for it. It's like,
That's like
I don't know. I
you
want
can't read or write
it's
music.
special. It's a gift. I don't know. I call it a gift.
Yeah, by ear's way cooler because usually you can play any instrument. You know, your genre's wider.
I actually have a electric guitar at home. I don't mess with it like I used to, but I have tried because that your day, I gotta replace my acoustic, but I am
You play
with
piano,
acoustic.
too? Play
No,
no keyboards.
no, I haven't tried none of that. But the acoustic feeling, yeah, I'm feeling that. So I'm feeling that in about 6 months. I'll be.
Yeah, your voice. I can hear your campfire voice with an acoustic, man.
That'd be great. Be awesome. Very cool. Now, do what he does, Stomp.
What?
What a great voice.
I can't do what everybody does. I can only do what I do.
So when's your next
sir.
album coming out?
Just rub that in my wounds, right?
What? No, seriously, why
I got 2
not?
albums wrote. I'm waiting for these guys, man.
Who are you waiting on?
Jesus to send me a sign.
He's not. He already did. What's Mo doing? You waiting on Mo?
Yeah, well, his mom's not doing well, so he's tending to his mother, and he's got C20, and Billy's got 5 bands, and Menace and Mo, and this has been crazy, man. Yeah, because you know, Dennis came back, because Larry with Torchlight Parade, they got that other album, and they're doing some videos, so he got too busy to step back, so Mo's playing bass now. So I got...
He's amazing. That poor
The
guy,
three
he's
mad
got,
men.
I mean, there's bombs going off
Well, you know,
around him, and he
what's
can
funny
still
is
play a full song.
When we first started as Southside 5, when Mo came into the band, because we was Triage before that, and then Prowler, and then when Mo came in, we was arguing about a name or something. He goes, there's 5 of us and we're all from around here. It's just Southside 5. I go, yeah, because Jackson 5 money's gone, so let's go with that. So, yeah.
Was
That's
that
got
when Mickey
Mo.
was in it?
Mickey
Or-
was never in it.
Mickey wasn't in it.
No, I sang with Dirty King when Mickey first got back in town, and I was at Food Bar and I'm telling Mo, come up here. She's like, no. And then in turn, when I got my knee replacement and got laid down, I turned Mo on to Dirty King. I go, just go fill in bass with him. You played bass with us already, because when we first started, our other guitar player, Mike Simpson, my original guitar player, had like 5 songs he wanted to play guitar on and sing. So Mo switched over to bass for them 5 songs. That was when we first started bass. I said, don't be telling me you don't play bass. You start out playing 5 songs on bass, so then he got with Dirty King and played bass. So yeah, he's very talented, man. He's artistic too. Very artistic flow with stuff. Mo is.
I think he relaxes more when he's playing
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
because he's got so much shit going on in his personal life and just
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And he seems like when he plays, he's like
It all goes away.
He's not all like
Yeah.
I
No
mean,
stress.
Yes.
Yeah, the bike show went over real well. Well, we had the Crowbar was I think our first one with Billy and Dennis on guitar. It was just off the chain. Dennis the Menace and Little Billy, man, it's just crazy.
Right.
You know, Dennis played with Marty Ballins.
Mm-hmm.
When Marty Ballin had a solo band. When he left Jefferson Airplane, they became Starship or whatever. Because Marty owned part of that name, so that's why I changed it to Starship.
Right.
Well, Marty was in town and got Dennis, the saxophone player from the Smash Band. I can't remember his name, and I think a backup chick singer that was in his band with Dennis. He picked them straight off the stage. I went that one, and took them with him. So Dennis has been all over the world playing with Marty Ballins on. I said, when have you ever been nervous, man? Because Dennis the Menace just sweats, bleeds, eats music all day. Everything's. He works at Coda Music. He does backline. He's not in his basement playing. He's out playing the gig, and he was on that tour with him. I said, man, did you ever get nervous? He goes, well, yeah, I was nervous the whole time. I go, but he came and picked you. You didn't pick him or audition. He picked you.
Right.
There's a lot to be nervous about. He liked what he saw, obviously. And he goes, the only time I got nervous was at that MGM Grand, that fucking curtain. He goes, it don't drop, and you see the crowd raised up real slow. So they're seeing your feet, your shoestrings, your knees. He goes, it's like it takes forever for that curtain to go up. It makes you want to go, hey. I said, that would have been cool because I've seen the crowd before all you guys. I would have won on that one. I said, I can't wait to play the MGM now.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You guys see what's going on down here? Oh, you can't.
I can't.
I've
I'm
been
here.
messing with him.
I'm here. I'm already here.
Yeah, but man, out of all that tour, he's got one picture of him on the tour bus, all sweaty after one of the shows. I said, you've been halfway around the world and you ain't got a picture of even the arch? Nothing. Nothing.
He doesn't have time. He's eating, sleep, drinking
Man.
music. That's why.
That's where you say, Felipe, get a photo, start the car, Felipe.
He's probably you probably scared him.
Dennis a little
Where's
bit.
Stomp at?
Yeah, I scare him all a little
He's
bit.
taking pictures,
I keep
damn
him on
it.
Etch and Sketch, man. Keep him on Etch and Sketch.
Right.
I like it like that.
So I do have to give a couple shout outs here. One of them to, Vance Towns.
Huh?
Vance Towns.
I don't know.
Vance Towns.
I don't know.
He's the front man for his latest band, Bad Tattoo. And Vance is on KGF Rocks,
Okay, yeah, I've seen
You know
that
Todd
around.
Kaler. Todd Kaler, that's his station. He started it, and he does. He's got 4 or 5 guys doing different shows on it. And Vance started doing a show. I participated in it a few years ago. Rob Boyer from Conquest did a show, and Vance does one on Thursday nights. And he's always giving a shout out to our local bands, and he plays their music too, along with regular,
Touring
the
artists
good
or
stuff.
whatever.
Yeah. So I've got to give a shout out to BBT Towns. That's what's on. That's how you find him on Facebook.
Right on.
BBT. But yeah, I gotta give him a shout out. He gets up all the time. So sweet. He's a good guy. But yeah, his band is really good. They play a lot of 80s, early 90s music. He's got some killer musicians in it. They played Charlotte Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You know,
Awesome.
was you out there for Sam Bam the night before the arena show?
No, I was not at
wasn't
Sam
either.
Bam show.
There, finally I found
Mike
one.
was
Me
there.
neither. Hey, me neither.
I hated missing that show. I
Was
mean,
it off the chain or what?
Oh man.
Who all showed up?
everybody,
The whole band?
anybody and everybody. What, Sam
There
Bam's?
was 2 other bands to start.
No, I'm talking about any Faster Pussycat. Did any of the other bandmates come with Sam?
Oh, no.
The whole
No, he
band
only
played?
had, he had, How many people showed up at that gig? I want to say 3 of them,
That's cool.
including Sam. Showed up at Charlotte the night before. Yeah, I know. I missed it. I was working.
Did you see the show they just played somewhere? I want to say Nashville or something, and the old guitar player and Sam Bam replaced Ace showed up, and it was all. That's cool. That's awesome.
Sam Bam. Wow.
Sam Bam, that kid's just lighting it
He-
up.
I
And he
text
was
him-
out with Dorothy. He's out. Yeah, he's out killing it.
She
man.
is badass.
He's
oh
slaying places
my
though.
God,
Yeah,
I
she is
love
an
her.
awesome show.
She is so. Oh.
The first
I was
time,
like, "Ooh."
Dennis told me the first time she played here, I forgot Mississippi Nights, one way back when he first
Mm-hmm.
got. He goes, I've been in love with that band forever. Because he finds some obscure bands like that. He goes, the first show she ended with, now I gotta go put my tampon in, and that's how she left the stage. He goes, I fell in love with her right there. I go, that's crazy, man.
She's awesome though. God damn.
And I had no idea, like, In This Moment's been around as long as they was. I just, in the last couple of years, got hip to them, but they go back to Mississippi Nights days, man.
Everybody played The Landing.
Yeah.
And now it's not there.
I mean, I just didn't know that band existed that long ago. You know what I mean? I didn't realize
Because
they
you're
would come here.
young.
Thank you.
Because you're a baby.
I know.
Because you're short.
Whatever. I'm down to earth.
Because you're closest to it.
I'm down to earth. I'm down to earth, and your oxygen's not right.
Oh my gosh.
You started it.
I don't ever start it.
Oh my fucking God. Yes, you do. So anyway.
He got charged with inciting a riot. I didn't start it.
You just held the
I
door.
was a victim of circumstance.
Oh, you're not.
I was
I
victimized.
know you. You were
I
not.
was victimized. We need a new ribbon.
This weekend, Charlotte Pub Friday night, Sit Down, Get Down's playing, and Saturday, Sweet Meat, Shanahan's band. He's got the Levy Boys in it, Jeff Girardier, who plays with Jeremiah Johnson, and I believe it's Paul Brown as his drummer. They play all 80s, 90s music. They're really good. And then, who else do I have? Of course, Charlotte has the best Tuesday Open Jam. They've got Ron Buehlinger running that thing. And Kenny's this weekend on Saturday, Airhead, Christmas in July. Never heard of this band. I don't know if they're any good or not. So if you're in Kenny's at Barnhart, swing by.
Swing.
Swing. Go say hi to Jason. He's in the DJ booth. And let's see. Of course, don't forget to vote for
Mr.
Tom
Turbach.
Turbach, Real Rock Turbach. He's got his own website. He's got his own
Get him in
station.
the Hall of Fame, isn't it, or something?
It's
Hall
yes,
of Fame?
it's a Hall of Fame for St. Louis DJs.
Yes, he belongs there.
He does belong there. He's a blast. Oh my God, when he was on Glover's show.
That show was so much fun every time.
Oh my! I mean, when I'd go down there and sit in the studio, I mean, you just cry because you're laughing so hard. I mean, it is.
Tom was a producer of that one.
Tom was the
Yeah.
bomb for sure. But I think that Glover's on a different station now. When they sold Casey, 90 that show didn't go with him.
Right.
But he's still got his show. But I don't remember.
Yeah, Tom had his foot in every door down that hallway, man, back in the day.
But I don't know where Glover's at now. But I know he's still on the air with another.
Man, I remember they done the USO thing down in Soulard one year. You know, when I had my limos, and Tom calls me and goes, "You got one of your cars, Bill?" I go, "I can have. What's up?" He goes, "Well, just I need it for this USO." He didn't tell me who was down there because he knew I had my books and my markers and my. I've been in groupie mode.
Of course you would.
Listen, I get down there, I'm all suited up. He just tells me it's a couple of the Rams players, which it was Mark Bulger, someone else. Well, I get down there and he goes, "Come here, over the table, let's have a drink before you come out. I want to introduce somebody." I just come walking over to the table. It's Mark Farner, Derek St. Holmes. I'm like, I was getting ready to grab Tom and choke him. I'm like, "Dude, you know I need to get pictures autographed for these guys." And I don't have my marker with me. My groupie switch went off. I just like, oh, you know, I'm supposed to be a limo driver. So he's looking at me smiling. He goes, "That's why I didn't tell you on the phone. You need to come down here with all your box of stuff." I go, these guys just don't trust me, man.
I do have something that you don't have. I have a Derek St. Holmes demo CD when he was trying to get booked
Oh, really?
a few years ago.
Yeah, he's
Derek
awesome.
St. Holmes, I was like, what? How
Well,
old
you know-
is this damn thing? But it's an actual demo when he sent it out. It was a promo pack.
Yeah,
trying to get him booked in St. Louis. I
We
said,
opened up
what
for him
the
over there.
hell?
We played with him over there in Grant. But yeah, he's a cool guy, man. I met him
Seriously.
back in the day with Ted Nugent at the old KC window out in
Crestwood?
Crestwood, yeah. It was funny. They pulled up in a, you know, Ted Nugent don't like drinking or none of that crap. You know, he's all
No,
about
he just likes 14-year-olds.
no drugs, no alcohol. Yeah.
No, he just
Well,
likes 14-year-olds.
Well, listen, they
Don't
pull
get me
up-
started.
They pull up in a
Oh.
van though. Well, they pull up in this van. Remember rock and roll beer? You remember that?
Yes,
Look,
I
this van
remember
didn't
Rock
have
and
no
Roll Beer.
chairs or nothing. They're all sitting in the floor with this old panel van. And Derek St. Homestead, they're bouncing around all over the place, I bet, in that thing. So they get out there, done their interview, whatever. I got a picture with Ted Nugent in front of the rock and roll beer thing.
That's cool.
The alcohol-free guy, you know.
Yes, right.
Yeah, he's a character. we'll
He is
say.
a different person for sure. Definitely. I think he should have
He's
kept
got
his
that Axel factor. What's it, Dick?
That's worse.
You said Dick, right?
worse.
Well, you know what's messed up is 2 weeks after that riot, Ted Nugent came to Riverport and gave cameras out to everybody at the door. So 2 weeks later, it's okay to bring cameras in. 20,000 of them. I go, you getting on me about a camera? I told them everything I had on me, and they didn't like it, but blow your whiskey prices, and I won't sneak a bottle in.
It is what it is. I mean,
Right.
yeah, that's ridiculous. The
Right.
prices at Riverport, I'm sorry.
So I got a picture of
Ma-
me at Busch Stadium at Super Jam 80, and I got a 35 millimeter camera on, a joint in my hand, a bottle of whiskey, a knife on my hip, everything. And 30 years later, they said, "What are you doing with this?" I said, "My mom wants to know why you didn't find me back then and what I was doing with that."
So, if you knew what you were doing and wanted to get in there, all you had to do was call ahead and say, "I need a press pass." That's all you got to do. Ask for a press pass.
Who?
Anybody, any gig you want to go to, if you got your, you just tell them you have
I'm with
credentials.
STL Roar. I need a press pass.
Do not use my name. No, that's my press pass, asshole.
Just I gotta beat you to the gate. That's all. You got some
You
STL
won't.
Roar?
You won't. You won't.
I don't race unless I'm on my chopper.
Oh, you mean the one that's not running because you have a clutch that doesn't work?
Yep.
Is that the one?
From racing. I'm
From
in
racing.
sitting in the
It's
winner
not from
circle.
racing, it's running
sitting
away
in the winner
from
circle collecting right now.
Bullshit!
In the winner circle.
Is that what you call
Big
your
W.
yard?
That is definitely the winner circle.
Your backyard.
Where do you see the new circus this year?
Okay, so August 13th, you gonna come down for this metal fest we're having out here?
What's
Oh,
where?
you weren't here. We talked about that. August 13th, right outside here on the other side of this wall.
Yeah,
Metal
like
Fest.
that.
We've got 8 bands playing.
Right? Oh, I heard in the field thing like you did.
Yes,
All
like
right,
we
I
did
got
for
you.
other gigs. Split 66, Jake's Mistakes, At My Worst, Brave New World, Secondhand Sin, Red Sun Sermon, and I said this wrong. Chimerick. And Tweezy's got an event, so we're going to do it all at the same time. He's singing, playing, he's playing. We got a bouncy house, we got kid stuff,
bouncy
food
house?
trucks. Yes! You're still that height. You can still get in there.
I can't go on the roller coasters though, but I can get in this bouncy
I
house.
know. That's fine. Exactly. You're not tall enough. But
I
you
go
can
up
still
the
get
water
the
when I'm the
bathroom.
big kid on that mug, boy.
Oh my God.
Fuck that rabbit. Look, I got a buddy of mine making me a big rabbit out of plywood. I'm gonna put it over the gate, going into my yard, and have his hand on top of the fence. Say, "If you're this tall, get the fuck out of his yard." Too tall for my yard. Get the hell out of my property.
Nobody likes that stuff. You
Oh,
want some?
what? Some Mad Dog and some Night Train, man? Come on. That's that cheap buzz, man.
That's from I got some of that good tequila in there too, Tweezy. You want to do a shot of that? That's that good stuff.
I just got a bottle of Patron for my birthday.
Oh, man, that shit should be illegal.
This is Casamigos. This is like I know because last time we did it, I just put it straight in the freezer. So Frankie turned me on to this.
That's some good shit.
$50 a freaking bottle.
They ain't the,
Yeah, that's some good
they ain't
shit.
how much is it? 50?
$50.
Man, when I was up there with Mickey recording, we drank some of that fucking, who's that actor? George Clooney. He got a bottle of that George Clooney shit out. That's like $1,500.
Not a fan.
I'm like, me neither, but when you're in a rock
Yeah, but
star
it's
studio,
Frankie. It's
when you're in a rock
Frankie.
star studio and he busts it out, I
It's-
just gave him his autographs back from stages when they done their CD, or when they got signed with SPK Records,
Yeah.
and they had to change their name from Broken Toys. It was just a 8x10 printed off a Xerox machine. It said King of the Hill sign though. It was the release party or something at stages. He was probably there, and they hand you the thing, and all 4 of them all autographed it, and you got a poster and a CD or whatever. Well, I gave that to him. I go, dude, you still got one of them? He goes, no. And you know what David Lee Roth freak he was? I have old cardboard David Lee Roth poster, a hard one, you know, the thick posters, same size as a regular standard poster, but the thick ones.
Right.
Like, probably was in a frame at one time.
Right.
Well, you had to be in a fan club to get this thing. I forgot who I traded something for, but I gave that to Frankie.
Oh, don't
Look,
lie.
no, I gave that to Frankie, and
$20 is $20, right, babe?
and I gave that their autographs back. I go, you got one of these? He goes, no. I go, here, man, put that in, frame it, put it back in your studio. I said, he goes, really? I go, that way I know my autographs are safe.
Casamigo. The smoothest tequila you'll ever drink. Frankie's like, well, you know, this is what I want. Well, when he was on my
I don't do
show.
tequila, man, but Cabo, that Sam Hagar shit was pretty smooth.
No, this is smooth. This
I'm just saying,
is
I don't do
smooth.
tequila, period, but
No, when Frankie was on my show, I mean, it took forever with his schedule and all his crap.
I was down here, remember?
And yeah, he's like, I said, what are we drinking? He's like, this is what I want. I'm like, of course, you know, that's, okay, so 1, 2.
No, not me.
I
I'm
know
just
you
tequila.
won't drink it.
I'm just tequila.
I know you won't drink it. It's okay. Do you want some Mad Dog 2020?
I might suck on that in a minute. I'm a cheap guy, you know, I like that dollar store shit.
I know, me too. Well, Wayne Draper, who owns Third Shoot, he always, if you know Wayne, he always gets a bottle of Mad Dog out and he walks around and he starts giving everybody shots whenever you go to one of his bars.
Night Train's good too.
That shit, how you gonna know it?
Right.
See, back in the days, mine was a 1800, Cargo 1800, because that was the only really
Right.
good tequila back in the
Right.
day.
Smooth. Here we go. To Stomp.
No. Yay! Woo! Stuff up your jam.
That's good stuff. Woo. Crazy. Finish it up. I know you like this.
Come on,
I
tip the
took a
bottle,
couple
cowboy.
shots
Tip
of,
the bottle.
First time I drank some, I think it was made by
Hey,
Jack Daniels,
give me an
Gentleman's.
Gentleman's Jack, that's good.
Man,
shit.
that shit had me
An empty
fucked
bottle.
up.
You wasn't very gentlemanly, was you?
No, fuck no. Three
Back
shots,
in the day,
three
we used to
shots.
go down to the fifth house, and they had my friend was bartending there, and I'd get the Cuervo 1800, and it was my sipping tequila. You know, at that day, you know, back in the 70s, and you're paying $5 for a shot, you know, and it was like Cuervo 1800, and it was, you know, and I'm not slamming that. I'm gonna savor it and enjoy it.
I don't say that very often.
Don't say it loud.
I'm not.
I'm in front of the right people or nothing.
I'm not gonna say
And
it
deny it
loud.
later. Definitely deny it.
Always.
You will deny me in front of your people.
You got it. You got an email? I
I
can
don't
send
know
you
that
that
Jesus
song.
guy.
That you're
Yes.
You regret that?
So when I was talking, Tom called me. I said, he said, "Oh, Stump's good people." I said, "He's a hot mess." He said, "But you know what? I'll stay with that mess." I said, "I know. It's always good."
Yeah, man, he was all, you know, like I said, I go way back with him and Jill, and they were just family.
Mad Dog, anybody? Want some of this frou-frou stuff?
He,
We're gonna make Stump
he's
drink
been
some.
very emotional with shit. And at his, at Jill's funeral, or her memorial or whatever,
Yeah.
out at the church, Jimmy Griffin played, Amazing Grace on electric guitar, man.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it sounded like that. Star
Jimmy can
Spangled Banner,
play.
Jimi
Jimmy
Hendrix
can
stuff.
play anything.
Well, he's badass, but he's good friends with Turbox, so
I saw it.
he had an electric guitar in a Catholic church.
Yeah.
Wow, I was like, this
I think
fucking
that'd be
killer,
next
man.
month, but I gotta go replace my acoustic IM too next month.
We drink stupid stuff all the time.
Hey, let me see the back of that shirt. Let me see your shirt.
Oh, so I gotta give props to Steve Picaro.
Carl,
drum
what's
shot.
his name? Oh, still what? Twyman's doing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. T-Roy.
Scotty.
Good old Steve Picaro. If anybody doesn't know Steve Picaro, you don't know guitar players. Here you go, Stump.
I was over at the Wiley a couple Fridays
So
ago.
I saw
think
Ed
got
Callis
my
at
deal in
Motley
here,
Crue.
And I went over and saw Anthology with Dean and Liston
Oh,
and the
yeah.
guys. And it was. I lucked out. I picked up third row aisle tickets, and got some great pictures.
Yeah.
I had ninth row for Motley Crue, sixth row for all my
Oh, that was
stuff.
good.
Here's the cat.
Yeah.
We are already did it. Too late.
I'm just telling you who it's to, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
Drink the cat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, you guys made my birthday though. That was fun. That was a blast.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Worst day of my life. And it was like I come in here.
We
and
come
it's
up,
like,
picked her up, didn't we?
We had so much fun. Yes, it was a blast.
When was your birthday?
I was telling Diane that, I go,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
you guys party like rock stars fucking every night of the week, man.
Well,
Diane and her dude, I'm talking about Diane. Like that one week I seen her every night for like a week and a half straight or something. I'm like,
Right.
do you stop? She goes, what do you mean me? Every time you see me, I see you. What are you doing? I
She's
said,
so silly.
touche, yeah.
She's a silly girl.
I'm just checking on you, see if you're still out there doing that.
So my birthday was on a Monday, and I had scheduled Derek Brumley from Conquest to come in. He was going to throw his new song out. Excuse me. And the last time Conquest was here, there's only 2 guys that showed up out of the 4, which is fine. It's not a big deal. They're not going to drag all their shit in here and play.
Right.
Some bands will, but I knew they weren't going to. So, but all 4 of them showed up, and they're all my friends because we all go to Cancun together. Anyway, they were here. Stomp showed up, and it was just, I mean, we just had a blast. It was fun.
Mo
Then
made it tail end.
and Mo showed up. I couldn't believe it. He sent me a message too. He's like, "Oh," he says, "I got so much crap going on in my life. I just had to come by and say hi." I was like, "Oh, sweetheart." He's such a good guy. Bless
And
his
that was
heart.
weird because we was just talking about the Saul's family, and he come walking in, he had a Saul's family shirt on, remember?
I know.
I go, was you at home when the interview started? He goes, no, why? I go, you sure? I'm gonna rewind the tape. Look,
Beetlejuice.
I'm gonna watch the game tape and see if you're lying, Mo.
Mo doesn't have time.
He's balanced. He's taking care of Mama. I've been through that. I've been down that road with him. I've been down it. So I know what he's dealing with out there.
So how's your daughter?
She's doing awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Me and her's going on a zombie. Rob Zombie's on my birthday. Well, it's the day after my birthday. The 20th. A zombie out of Riverport. She's taking me there for my birthday. Dun, 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 dun.
He is
Damn,
amazing.
man.
I have worked his show, and I just like, oh my God. I mean, I'm not intimidated
I
by
love
too
watching
many
her shows,
too
man.
many rock stars, but when Rob Zombie, it's like, oh my God, he's just so fucking awesome. And he's a regular guy. I mean, he literally blends in with all of us. You don't even know he's there, and it's like,
Right.
dude,
He's not like, hey,
you're
look
not
at me.
supposed to be here. You're supposed to be there.
I met him down at where they play All American. I don't know the American Theater downtown. Then I got to meet him and backstage, and then I had my old white shovel head, wishbone frame, and Shauna. This was when it was White Zombie. Shauna, the chick bass player, was out checking my bike. I go, "You like that motorcycle?" She's like, "Yeah." Well, I didn't know he was dating her. You know, at the time. And I go, "You want to go for a ride?" And she's like, "Oh, that's yours." I go, she goes, "I got to go to Kansas City. We're going to Kansas." I said, "If you go on that bike, we'll beat him there." And then I let her sit on it, and then here comes Rob out the backstage. I'm like, "Hey, girl, you better get off that bike. You know whose motorcycle that is." I walked away.
You
So,
ran.
and then on Easter one year, he was at Vintage Vinyl, like late 2000s or whatever. On Easter morning, I took him a black egg. I said, "That's from the Easter Bunny from hell." He goes, "Right on."
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He's just a blast. And
Yeah.
his movies, I like his
I
movies.
I
don't
love
like
the
horror
theatrics.
movies, but I watch Rob Zombie's movies.
Yeah, I love the theatrics of his shows, man.
You know, what was it? Which one was it?
That Hellbilly Deluxe tour was fucking just fire.
No, the one.
Crazy
Which
ass
movie
movie.
was it where
Yeah.
the 2 guys
Ain't
are
no
sitting
horror
there and it was
movie.
like, who's fucking this chicken? Because that's what they did. Who was? What movie was that? This chicken.
Hey, you got some
And these guys
crazy
are
ass
talking about it.
movies, bro.
These guys are talking about
You
how
talking
they-
about the banjo people?
No, it's a movie Rob Zombie did.
What is his last movie?
One of them 1,000 Corpses movies
Yes.
It had to
Yeah.
be 1,000 Corpse.
So yeah, 1,000 Corpse. You gotta watch that. I mean, I don't like horror
I don't like.
movies.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
into
I
that.
like Rob.
I like how it jumps out of the 70s kind of.
That's
Oh,
not
Yeah, that-
horror.
Who's
That's
fucking this
Yeah,
chicken? I'm
sick
like,
shit.
That's
Did he
But he's
sick.
got his theatric skills are off the chain though, because that's what he went to school for. Was not so much the music, but the theatrics and sound, light, you know, all the show.
It's about shock.
Yeah,
It's about shock.
shock rock, shock factory.
And he has his wife in all of his movies, and she's super cool. And I'm like, oh my God, did he just say that? But I mean, it was more comedy than it was horror.
It
And I
is
can
not.
handle that. You
It's
know,
sick
even if the
horror.
guy
It's
came out and
sick
cut somebody's
funny,
head off.
funny,
Yeah.
sick horror.
Yes, that's a lot easier to handle than Texas
Gruel.
Chainsaw Massacre when you see.
Yeah,
Ugh.
and I like how he switches
I
over and
can't
does that
handle all
70s
that.
looking film. How he does the old school looking
Yeah,
X
he
film.
still
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But
And his brother's a singer for Power Man 5000.
really,
Yeah, Rob Zombie's brother. Last time he was here, they come out to Riverport and
The
played.
movies he did. I just googled them because I wasn't familiar with
I
that.
can't
And
remember.
Yeah, he's a very smart individual. He said the reason he chose rock and roll is he said the rock crowd, the rock and roll industry, the fans are very forgiving if you're not doing things exactly right.
Well,
You
no,
can
what
still
it is,
recoup from it.
It's not so much forgiving; it's the fact that
No,
Probably-
it's not such a tight niche thing, you know, where
I wouldn't say it's not forgiving. I would say it's more
that's what he said.
right. But if you think about it, you know as well as I do. If you're up there and you miss a note or you fuck something up, you know it.
Yeah,
And a lot
the
of times-
music people know it. They're
And,
musicians,
and we can hear it, but it's like, you know what?
and it weighs on you.
85% of the people watching you don't see it.
Right,
They
right.
don't hear it.
They're there for what? Yeah.
Because guess what? They're just in
They're enjoying the
simpatico
night.
with you.
Yep.
They're grooving with your band
Yep, they're not
because
even-
they like your band.
They're not judging you like
So,
that. The
no.
musician dude's rather going, he fucked up.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, who was it that was giving me shit the other night?
See, that's where the
I know you
mannequins-
heard that. I'm like,
That's where the
yes, I
smoke
fucking heard
machines
it.
and mannequins and shit come and play. Hey man, they got me this Digitech fucking voice processor with too many buttons. I said, man, I don't play instruments, man. I can't mess with that. Well, on Iron Man, we hit that Cyborg. Oh, I hit the Chipmunks one on accident. At Rock Island.
That's fucking
I'm
weird.
Iron Man.
You're this tall and you're gonna yell at chipmunks. That's so
Listen, you know what I did, Kat? You know what I did? What? I didn't have to tell you this. You know what I did? I went, smoked the stage up, and walked off the stage, got out of the midst of everything, let Mo come back in, and it was all forgotten about. Except for the sound man and all the music guys.
We
Hey,
already
Iron Man!
knew.
Hey,
They
Iron Man!
already knew.
Hey, Iron Man!
Woo! Stump's using his real voice.
Yeah, that was funny. That was good stuff.
Alvin Theodore and who's the
I
other
don't know,
one?
my God. I'm just telling you what voice it sounded like, the whatever button I hit. So,
Simon, that's it.
So needless to
Alvin
say,
Theodore, Simon.
that soundboard is in my fucking closet. I ain't trying to sound like a robot anyway. Or a chipmunk, okay?
Hey, it's your show. You
There was
do
a
whatever you-
malfunction in the wardrobe or something. My boob popped out.
It was a helium. Yeah, his boob popped out. It was a helium bottle.
Yeah.
Well,
malfunction in the
it is
Velcro.
about that time. We got to get out of here.
You got me for the whole 2 hours almost? That's awesome.
It's 9:17. No,
Oh, 20 minutes overtime. I like that.
no, because you didn't show up for like what?
So we're docking my pay.
Yes. 0 is 0. Hey, I got some gum here.
That's awful sweet of you.
You already
My
gave
flavor,
it.
too. That's awful sweet of you.
It is. You're so nice.
I always bring gum for everybody. You know that.
I know.
Right home, man.
I know, for the ride home.
Right. And court adjourned.
Court is adjourned. Episode 107, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com.
Can we hear a Dirty
Stomp
King song
Stephenson.
before we leave or no?
Dirty King, which one you want?
I want to hear,
Lucky 13 or Hang
Yeah,
Back?
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13's got
Lucky 13.
Frankie in it.
hey, right here's what inspired this shirt.
I know.
This is the shirt that inspired
You
it.
tell me this every freaking time.
Well, then let's do a rock quiz. What's this song about, Kat?
you.
Tell the people.
It's about you.
No, about what? About
It's
a
about
motorcycle
you.
accident.
It's all about
me.
you. It's always
you
about
guys
you.
make it about me. 'cause
Blah,
you,
blah,
Stump,
blah.
go sing with them. Stump, sit down. Stump, get out of the way. Stump, what are you doing? Shut up, Stump. Now get
Shut
up there.
up. Stump, shut up. Stevenson's in the house, and he's about to go out of the house.
I'm not going to the outhouse.
Thank you, Sane. You freaking rock. We're going to give you this.
Hey,
Gail.
Very cool. So when is your show? When is your show on this stage on Soldier by Blood? When are you here doing your thing?
Ooh.
Do you have a slot?
I'm here every
didn't tell me I
time
had
Soldier
show.
by Blood doing that thing.
He's always here.
I just keep it like that. Anytime
so
Soldier
you're,
by
so you're on
Blood.
Tweezy show?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Philosophy show?
Yeah. When's your philosophy show?
Oh, that's Sunday. Tune in. Every Sunday, 12:30. Tune in. St. Floyd.
AM or PM?
Bird Bees. 12:30 p.m.
in the afternoon?
in the afternoon.
Afternoon. Well, it could be AM when you're
Yeah,
up. You know, everybody's a philosopher at 12:30 AM, right? You know,
Right,
think about
especially
it.
if you're just getting home from Pops or something. You know? I got an idea.
That's right. I got another one. It's all
Nice.
good.
And then we're playing August 20th at Firehouse, and then we got Turbrock's VFW Hall.
Is that that's the
Military.
23rd,
That's gonna
right?
be August 28th.
Oh, 28th. 28th.
So
Okay.
Southside 5 on the 20th at Firehouse in Lime, the old Woodies, and Real Rock Turbrock benefit, raffles, music, silent
And-
auctions.
Silent auctions, all the goodies,
We wanna thank,
nakedness,
we
and
wanna thank
blow up
STL.
toys, and fireworks, and blowing shit up. Yes.
I like all that. Keep going.
That's
Just-
a
I like
real
that
rock
list.
Turbach party because that's how he rolls.
Well, that's.
Don't
I'm down
forget
with
to
that.
vote for
That's
Rick.
why I like Tom.
Don't forget to vote
Yeah, we're
for
putting
Tim.
Tom. Yeah, we're gonna roll him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, it's at the St. Louis DJs Hall of Fame.
And thank you, Michelle Holiday, for hooking us up with this hall and for the VFW Hall. No Coast Magazine, Bikers Magazine, STL Roar down here. Katie Cruz. Who else am I forgetting? Anybody? All my guys at Southside 5. Thank you guys for putting it, going along with playing this for Tom. And thank you, Tom, for helping everybody. Like you
And
do.
let me guess, you want world peace too?
Not us, just a piece
Yes.
of the world. Just a piece of the world, not world peace.
Yeah, and if you're not doing anything on Saturday, we're having Jello wrestling at the Ambets in DeSoto.
Who is going to be doing the Jello wrestling? Do
Well-
you need somebody to be the Jello holder?
I'm not tall enough to get in right.
Oh, you're tall enough to get the
I'll
Jello.
drown in the jelly.
Yo, you're gonna be holding the Jello.
Don't be drowning in some
You're
red stuff.
holding the Jello.
This is going to be for Canines in Crisis Shelter in DeSoto. And
Tweezy,
Camp
you
Hope.
got me?
What time
Camp
does it start?
Hope.
It starts at the doors open up at 7, and it'll be 8. The matches start at 8. We've got some of the people from the DeSoto Athletic Association. Some of that. You can go to our Facebook page, No Coast Bikers, and they have some of the pictures. We got a couple of the guys from the DeSoto Athletic Club. They're doing the SmackDown. And the one guy called him out because he says he's going to whip his ass. You know, and,
Like the old
Who
South
doesn't
Broadway-
like a good ass whooping in
South Broadway
Jello?
Athletic Club wrestling.
Well, like I said, you know, it's $10 a person, $15 a couple, and then, like I said, it goes to good cause, and we're hoping that we have a good turnout. We're going to have raffles, auctions, silent auctions, and things like that. So we're doing raffle baskets and things like that. So
Cool.
come on down and join the fun.
That's right. And
Enjoy
get,
this good weather we've been having, man.
and get your picture in the next magazine, right?
Yep,
With or
we'll be
without
doing the
Jell-O.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, or before and after.
And this is going to be. I've never been to a Jello wrestling.
You've never seen it?
You what?
It's the same blow-up pool they use for the pudding, too, after they rinse it out.
It's fun. It's a
I've learned
blast.
more about Jello wrestling in the last 2 months than I've ever known before.
So what else?
Wait,
Tell us,
wait till
fill
you
us
see
in.
wait till they start doing the midget tossing. That's fucking hilarious.
That ain't cool, man. They left me up on that Velcro wall last time, and that was not cool.
What, you didn't like it?
No,
Why not?
I was cheating. Well,
Why? Because
they threw me on the wall, and this other little dude was like this much further up to me, and I tried to move my hand up, and I come on from the wall, but it was BOW! But I fell about 15 feet, man.
you ain't right. You know that.
I'm not wrong, I'm not right.
You're somewhere in the middle.
I ain't trying to be right. I just know I ain't gonna be wrong.
Tweezy, what's going on with you?
Yeah, Tweezy, sitting in the background's all quiet. What's going on?
He's not all quiet. He's already scheming and dreaming and doing all his stuff because that's what
I
he
don't want to
does.
stop you, dude. Keep scheming and dreaming.
He's always
Breaking
working.
and taking on Broadway. Keep it
He's
going.
always working. Yes.
July 30th, got a comedy show going on.
Where?
Oh, where?
At the Apotheosis.
Oh, awesome. You? Oh, come on. You got lots of comedy in you. Just watching this shit every week. I already
Yo.
know.
Once a month.
You can do that. I think you should do that. I think you should do that in November. Yes, you could. Tweezy's they're giving me an award in November.
I know, you told me.
So he's gonna make it a roast and do a whole comedy thing over all the bullshit that goes on in these shows.
I
Yeah.
want to bid for the captain chair on the roast. I want to bid for the captain chair on the roast. Can
Yeah.
we put her in like a dunking tank or?
There'll be no dunking tank.
Well, I'm gonna come up with some new ideas.
No dunking
Yeah.
tank. No, hell no.
Yeah.
No. I'm
It's
good.
not up to you. It's your roast. You just got to roast. We'll
I can
be
roast,
roasted.
but I'm not going to be dunked in
You're
a
gonna
tank. No,
It's
no.
the roasting tank. That's what
The
it's gonna
screaming and yelling and my hair a mess. Yeah, no, I'm
be.
good.
It's not gonna be screaming, yelling underwater. You don't hear none of that.
Well, you know what? We'll find out when I hold your
Hold
head
your hold.
under.
You gotta hold my hand
Blah, blah,
nowhere.
blah. Hold
I'm not
your
holding
head
hand.
under.
I told you I'm not holding your hand, especially in public.
Say goodnight, Stump.
Good night, Stump.
We will see you next week.
STL Roar.
Let's take a